That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a good thing. It's month end. We got 7 more of those days to go. So guys, with that being said, it's month end madness right now. Like this is the first time in a few months, we're actually, or probably in about a year, that our team's going to actually have like a month end quote unquote madness where it's just crazy. We got so many new people, guys.
That's amazing.
How you leverage people, how you leverage this month end is to get your people promoted, right? Whoever is the best promoter is going to make the most money. Does that make sense? Like if you promote your people, you're going to make the most money, period, hands down, all the time. Because what does someone need? Put in the Zoom chat, what do they need to get promoted? It's recruits and what? Premium. Yeah. So who gets paid off premium? You and your recruit. Everybody gets paid. You get promoted. They get promoted. It's literally it's a perfect storm, and it's month end, guys. So next Monday night at 3 a.m., I guess Monday morning, whatever you want to call it, 3 a.m. They got to restarts unless they're in their first 30 days. So if you have people that are not currently in their first 30 days, like for instance, who can I pick on right now? So like Cassie's team right now is 5x5. And Cassie's a division leader. If Cassie wants to get to regional leader, she needs to get to regional leader numbers in the next 7 days if she wants to get promoted. If not, it restarts next month, guys. Like that's just how it is, right? So you got to know where your people are, right? The other thing is you need to know who your players are, right? What do I mean by that? Like if I say, hey, today we're doing an appointment setting contest, right? Whoever sets 3 appointments and someone's like, oh, I can't set 3 appointments. Guess who I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with on month end? I'm not trying to be mean, but just guess who I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with in the next 7 days? That person. Doesn't mean I don't want them to win. It's just month end, right? Like we're fighting RVP, fighting for a bonus, right? You guys are fighting for promotions. Like I'm fighting to get you all promoted. Like I'm not going to spend time with somebody that doesn't want to win. That's just a fact. I'm sorry if it hurts your feelings. I apologize. But like you got to know who are the players on your team, right? If you have a team, who are the players? Who are the ones that are showing up, right? Who are the ones that are excited and engaged? Who's on these calls? Who's on our team calls on Tuesday nights, right? On Saturdays, on Sundays. Guys, we are recruiting the paint off the walls. We need to drive meeting attendance. That is right now. That is the one place that we are missing the boat. Everybody type meeting attendance in the Zoom chat real quick for me, because you got to get your people on meetings, period. You will not win here if you do not get people on meetings. You might be able to produce, Josh, right? If you get people on meetings, that's fine. That's great. If you want to produce by yourself forever and be an agent, that's amazing. But if you want to build a business, if you want to build an organization, a hierarchy, if you want to have offices open all over the country, y'all need to get your people on the meetings. And then guess what you need to do from there? Get your people to get their people on the meetings. And that's when it starts to duplicate, is when you get your people to get their people on the meetings, right? That's literally where we are at right now. And we are seeing an explosion like you would not believe. Guys, our team cash right now is double what it was last month. What that means is y'all have made twice as much this month as you have last month. That's exciting for me. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm pumped to be making some money too, but you guys are making money. That's where this gets fun, right? Because now, Amber, you're making $1,000 a month part-time, right? Ellie, and you're making $1,000 a month part-time. Karen, you're making $1,000 a month. Kelly, you're making $1,500, $2,000 a month part-time. You don't even know what the hell's going on. That's when this thing gets fun. Right, guys, you just got to put enough people into the system, right? If you put enough logs onto a fire, that fire gets out of control real quick. And that's the one thing right now that a lot of you guys are missing, is the logs, right? We're excited. You've got the heat. You're energized. You know what to do, but we aren't putting the logs on the fire, right? If you had at the beginning of the meeting last night, David talked about you got to put people into the factory to get licensed agents out the other side. So many of you guys are standing on the other side waiting for your licensed agents to come out, but you never put one thing on the inside to come out, right? You've never put anything on the other side to wait for something to come out. So what we're going to talk about today, guys, is another life insurance policy, because it's just kind of fun for me to go through these with you guys. Are you guys getting value out of seeing these life insurance policies? Just type value in the Zoom chat if it's valuable for you, if it's helpful. Josh is excited. Josh can't. What?
It is very helpful.
Good, good. All right, so
Because Josh like jumped out of his chair.
yeah, Josh is like so good. Josh driving in his truck down the highway. At least 3 of you find it valuable. Thank you for commenting in the Zoom chat. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna share my screen. All right, let's see. Anybody got a company they want to look at? Anybody have anything they've run into recently?
What's the recruiting one that people are always Family First Life?
Family First Life. Let's see if, well, they're not an actual insurance. None of their,
They just recruit a lot. That's why.
well, Family First Life isn't an insurance company. They are a broker. American Income Life. Yes, I will happily crush an American Income Life policy. Hang on.
Are they recruiting people?
Yeah. We did this one yesterday, actually. We did this one yesterday, Kelly. I don't know if you were on or not. If you weren't on, I think you were at work or you're just getting off work. If you weren't on, go to the YouTube feed from yesterday and watch that one. I went over that one yesterday. Anything else, guys? Anybody else got a request? AAA, AAA. Okay, wait. Farm Bureau was the next one, then AAA. Tammy, I got you tomorrow with AAA. Okay. Let's see. Where's Farm Bureau? Is there Farm Bureau on here? Just kidding. There is not Farm Bureau. We'll do AAA. All right, so everybody make sure you grab your notepads because I'm going to show you how to break this down. I'll show you right now how to beat this thing, okay? So let's see how well you guys have been paying attention the last week and a half. We've been going through these policies. What are the first things that y'all see on here? Just type it in the Zoom chat that you want to write down on your page. I'm going to write down my notes and I want to see what you guys wrote down. So I got all my stuff. What do you guys see on the page right here that you're going to write down? Benefit and premium. Yep. Benefit, premium, death benny. Yep. Is anybody going to write down the type of life insurance or are we just going to like guess? Yeah, universal, flexible premium, universal life insurance policy. All right, what is that telling me, right? What is the insured age, Ellie? And that's good as well. This guy's 62 years old. All right, so he's got $120,263.30 a month. It's a flexible premium, universal life insurance policy. If it says a flexible premium, what does that mean is going to happen to the price, guys? What's it mean? Flexible premium. What's that mean? Flexible premium. Increase. Good guess. Good guess. Means it changes. Technically, it could go down. Technically, it could go down, but most likely it won't. So, all right, this is the illustration only. An illustration is not intended to predict actual performance, okay? And then it says, except for those items that are clearly labeled as guaranteed. All right, flexible premiums, life insurance, policy year 1. All right, so there's the surrender charge, right, guys? We talked about this on a different policy. For the first 14 years, y'all, for the first 14 years of this policy, that you have to pay money to cancel the policy. So if you wanted to cancel this thing at the end of your first year, it's going to cost you $4,500 to cancel this policy.
Are you kidding?
So basically, he's stuck, essentially, right? So he's stuck in the pen. He's stuck in this thing, y'all.
That's robbery.
Yeah, it's crazy to me that people like you could look at this, and I mean, just on that alone is like, don't ever sign up for something like this, right? So let's look at this year end of year 5. All right, year 5, y'all. 4% guaranteed rate of return. Okay, this is amazing. 4% guaranteed rate of return. Cash surrender value $0 5 years into this policy. Guys, there is a $0 benefit at year 68 or age 68, year 6. Can someone just type in the Zoom chat really quick the death benefit for this life insurance policy? The guaranteed death benefit for this life insurance policy 6 years after this gentleman opened it. 6 years. It's right here. $0. 6 years after this policy, guys, this guy has no cash. Okay, the cash surrender value is 0. The death benefit is also 0. And 6 years into this policy, if he wants to cancel it, he's got to pay $2,755.
What? Everyone's jaw must be dropping.
Guys,
Everyone.
y'all,
What?
like, what on earth? Are you kidding me right now?
That is robbery.
It's crazy. Oh, but I don't want to bother my uncle. You're not bothering him because what if he's got this? If someone that you knew had this, would you or would you not want to save them from it? Like, that's the thing. That is the difference between y'all and me. I'm just being honest with you. Like, I do not give a crap. I will call everybody I know and talk to them because I know that some people I know have something like this. And I'm not going to let them have this, right? I'm not going to sit there and watch them blow their money, right, on something that's horrible for them. Guys, check this out, though. Let's go over here. $263, correct? Yeah, a month. Yes, $263 a month, right? We're going to go over here and we're going to quote him. Now, here's the thing, right? He's older. He's 62 years old. So, you know, Mr. Client, I don't know that I'm going to be able to beat the price for you, but if I could give you something that doesn't lapse in 5 years and you have a little bit more cash value than zero, and in 6 years from now, you don't owe money to cancel a policy that's worth exactly nothing for you, would you see value in that? That's the question, right? If he says no, God bless his soul. He's got the right policy for him. Are you following me? Like, great. You don't want help getting out of your garbage policy that you got, then can't help you. I'm sorry.
In many ways.
Yeah, you need help in a lot of places, right? So first and foremost, guys, you got to quote the insurance. So we're going to come here. We're going to clear this out. I'm just going to assume that he lives in Michigan. What was he, 62? Male, he said non-tobacco. 120,000. Let's go precision term. 120,000 for a 15-year term, just for fun. Okay, just for fun, we got a 15-year term. Let's give him one health class better, just assuming he's moderately healthy. All right, cool. So, oh, there's a banding opportunity. Y'all know, someone unmute themselves and tell me what a banding opportunity is really quick.
It's where you get more coverage for pennies on a dollar because it's closer to the that $250,000, $500,000 mark.
Or yes, exactly. Or 150. So this one, it literally tells you a quoted coverage is approaching the next premium band. Increasing the total insured coverage or more could maximize premium value. So 120, we're going to go to 150. Everybody look at what the total premium is right now. It's 187 for 120,000. Okay. We're going to go to 150. And it's $166 a month. It's $21 less for this guy to get $30,000 more coverage. All right. So that being said, guys, do not I should never see a life insurance policy come through from you guys. And I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just saying you need to understand this. I should never see a life insurance policy come through for $130,000 or 100,000. Unless you tried you need to try the banding opportunity, right? So we have 150,000 for $166 a month. Let's even go to worst case scenario here. It's worst case scenario. It's 183. Let's play with that number just for fun. So we got $183 a month. Now, one of the things that this client would potentially say is well, I wanted a whole life or a permanent life insurance policy. Well, that's great, but your whole life policy is going to lapse in 5 years. So your whole life insurance, are you only going to live for 5 more years? No. Okay, great. This is going to give you at least 15 to continue the coverage, and you have options afterwards. That's where you need to get good at the options. But now from here, I can come over here to the trusty old Money Chimp investment calculator and throw $80 a month, which is $960 a year, and give it 15 years to grow, which is how long the term is. And let's just say a 9% interest, which is horrible. That's 30 grand. So I don't know about y'all, but 15 years from now, my man still has life insurance and he has $30,000 in cash. Just for fun, let's go back over here. 15 years from now, can somebody tell me once it pulls up. 15 years from now, can somebody tell me right here, this line, when he's 77, how much life insurance does he have? The death benefit guaranteed? 0. Just, I don't know if y'all can see that. 0. How much cash value does he have 15 years from now? Also 0. So what? Cancels 0 after 15 years.
Okay.
So 15 years from now, you know, Grandpa Joe has $150,000 in life insurance coverage and 30 grand. Why? Because you called him and asked for a training appointment. Y'all see how important this is? Guys, these idiots are out here all over the place just robbing people that you know about or with their life insurance, talking about, oh, it's an investment and it's tax-free and all this other crap. That's just, I mean, it's true, it is tax-free, but if it doesn't accumulate to shit, is it worth it? Let's just be honest for a second, right? Like, guys, like, you got to be so fired up about this stuff that people should look at you and be like, why are you excited? It's life insurance. I'm excited because I'm making a difference, right? In somebody's life. Guys, the reality is there are people all over the place that have what we just looked at. Y'all understand that, right? There are people all over the place that have what we just looked at, guys. And it's your job. It's our job to get in the field and to duplicate leaders to go and take care of some of that garbage. Okay. There's no way that we are going to be able to fix everything. But you guys saw last night, Primerica is the #2 issue of term life insurance out of 720 life insurance companies. Sorry, 820 life insurance companies in the country. Guys, the African American Leadership Council in Primerica is the 21st largest term life insurance distributor in the country. They're bigger than almost 800 life insurance companies, just African American leaders in Primerica. That's crazy. That's awesome, guys. Like, that's just incredible. So we're going to jump into the docs here, guys. So if you are full-time and you did not do your docs, you need to fix that and do your docs tomorrow. It doesn't look like anybody did. I don't know if y'all did or not, but it doesn't look like you did because the numbers look the same as yesterday.
I did.
Okay, we have to get our let's see. We got to get our total weekly appointments. This is a challenge for literally every single one of you guys on this call right now. We need to get our team appointments. That's what this number is right now. 75. According to our 4 full-time people that we have, guys, we need to get our team appointments north of 200, like ASAP. And like with Elian doesn't have his calendar on here right now. Bree doesn't have her calendar updated on here. So a couple of you guys got to get on here, but we need to get our team appointments. Josh, also, we got to get our team appointments above 200, guys. Above 200, we're closing 50 pieces of business a week. That's 100 by 100 base shop. That's just math. That's the math, right? Because if you have 100 appointments, or sorry, if you have 200 appointments, 50% show up, right? So 100 show up and 50% close. That's 50 closed transactions a week. That's 25 recruits, Josh, and $25,000 in premium a week. And what that'll do for you guys is that's going to increase your cash flow tremendously. Guys, I want to give a huge shout out. I see your hand, Mom. Actually, go ahead, Mom. You can say what you want to say. I was going to change gears real quick. Go ahead. Okay.
Somebody in the chat said, how can you save them if it's gonna cost them? Like, how would you get it? How would you talk to them?
Somebody in the chat. Who said that? Tammy said that. Okay, Tammy, great question. So yeah, so the way I'm gonna approach this is I'm gonna tell this, I would tell this client to call, I would actually call with them and I would ask them, hey, what happens if we just stop paying our premium? Because if the policy would just lapse at that point, they would forfeit any cash value. Most likely that's what I would tell them to do. Because like, to my knowledge, and it doesn't look like it in here, there's no like, we're going to come after you or anything like that. It looks like they would be able to go. Now, this is usually the surrender charge is the cash that's going to come out of whatever is accumulated. Does that make sense? So the cash value is 0 and they're going to lose 4,000. Now, if there are gains, they're going to lose $4,000 if they close it. My way I would approach this would depend on the person I was talking to and the company, and we would call the company together to figure out options. Usually though, hey, just if they're going to make you pay to cancel it, just stop paying your premium. Like, it's not a life insurance. Y'all understand life insurance is not a legally binding contract, correct? Like, we can't chase you down to send you to collections to pay your life insurance premiums. So if they're, yeah, if someone's like, oh, I'm stuck in my life insurance contract. No, you're not. Nope. Incorrect. No, you're not. If your agent told you that, they're a scumbag, and that's even more reasons for you to not work with them. Just being real. Yeah, stop paying your premium yesterday. But all right, I wanted to give a big shout out. He's not on the call this morning because he's working, but I want to give a big shout out to David Williams. I want you guys to go type "great job, Dave" in the Telegram chat and tag him. Yesterday, Dave's been appointed for about a week. Yesterday, Dave wrote $3,500 in personal premium. As a district leader, it'll pay him about $1,600 when all is said and done. He did about 3 hours worth of work. He got his mom life insurance. His mom, guess what, guys, had a whole life insurance, an index universal life insurance policy through her job. It was a group IUL. It was the most wild thing I've ever seen in my life. She couldn't take it with her, and it wasn't accumulating cash value. It was crazy. I have it. I can show you guys later. I just have the summary statements. But then she had accidental death and dismemberment. She was paying like almost $500 a month for basically no coverage. We switched her and her husband over. They're paying $200 a month now for more coverage than what they had at the other job or at the other place. And then last night he went out for dinner with a friend and closed life insurance on him. And then he'll be doing his wife's policy soon as well. And then there's investments there, guys. Look, there's people everywhere, dude. Like, if you're like, oh man, what if it doesn't happen for me? Or I'm just struggling. Like, you just got to talk to more people. Like, and I know that a lot of us want the secret. The secret is talking to more people, right? The goal, the secret, the trick for you to get to regional vice president is for you to talk to a crap ton of people and go get licensed, guys. So, hey, I'm going to update the scoreboard for the top 3. I'm going to update the scoreboard for the top 3 in production for the Tampa trip for Tampa Bay Leadership School, guys. And you guys, top 3 personal producers are going to win a flight, their flight reimbursed or their travel reimbursed to get to the Tampa Bay Leadership School on May 5th and 6th. Y'all need to go to tampabayleadershipschool.com and buy your tickets yesterday. I know you're in Michigan, some of y'all. It's okay. It's like 2 life insurance policies max for you to make up your money to get down here. Come down here, get it off work. The 5th and 6th. It's a Friday and a Saturday. We're going to have incentives. We're going to go. I'm going to take some of you guys to see Dick Walker's house. Dude made $1 million a year for the last 30 years. Some of you guys are going to get to go there. We have all types of incentives going on, guys. May 5th and 6th, 1,000%. You guys need to get there. We have multiple people that are on this call right now that are going to win recognition in front of literally thousands of agents at the Tampa Bay Leadership School, but you will not get it if you don't come. So if you think that might be you, you should probably come, because if you think it's you, you're right. So you guys need to get down here. Make sure you guys come on down and text me when you buy your tickets so I can put us all in a separate group chat so we can figure out Airbnb situations and travel and stuff like that. I'm excited to see you guys in a month. Block that, guys. Listen, block that off on your calendar, because if your job told you had to travel down here next month and it was on your dime, you'd figure it out. Okay, you get to write it off. You have a life insurance license, a lot of you, to get down here, to make the money to get here. You need to come. You need to put it in. Take a Friday off and get down here. That's it. It's Friday and Saturday. Do everything in your power to get here. It's May 5th and 6th. Text me when you guys book your tickets.